Raley leads it off.
It's a good changeup by Wisniewski.
Like he jammed him a little bit. A soft pop up right towards Mariners.
Man with a lot of power.
He's in a good count here. 3. Called a strike. And the EQC tracer has it there. And Wisniewski back in the count.
It was 96 miles an hour.
I was going to say, we've seen him 92. I mean, the first pitch of this at bat was 92 on a heater, now 96. So it's kind of been back and now Tellez was up 3-0, ends up striking out. There is out number 2.
And he felt like he needed it. And I kind of wonder if they're trying to maybe teach Wisniewski something similar. Use a fastball. Bazio used to have he called it the dead fish. It was like a BP fastball. And you wouldn't believe how.
Like the fish is going down the toilet. 1 ball and 2 strikes. I mean, does he choke it to do that? Because you can't slow your arm down, right?
No, you don't want a different grip that's going to have a little bit more two-seam movement, a little bit more downward tilt.
96
this year. The Astros have gotten him to use that four-seamer.
And got Dylan Moore a little off balance there with that sweeper. To Alvarez in left field. 3 innings, and that game went 11. So that was a major reason why the bullpen was worked so much, as Logan gets 8th and center. Does he go? 1-2. Very close. Another 2-2. Softly hit. Bliss going back, and he makes the catch.
You know, he's never one to really just sit still and stay quiet.
Well, it seems while he is absent from the
IL, just seeing his face, feeling his energy, hearing his voice. You know, you walk into a locker room. When I was coming in today, he was walking back out. He had just had the MRI, and he was in good spirit.
9 hitter. Gilbert would love to keep the bases empty for the top of the order due up next. Raley gave a little ground, now comes in. 2 outs. First time through the order for Logan Gilbert. He's until now 27th in baseball. They're striking out nearly 27% of the time, as he gets corkscrewed
down and in. So if we could show that chart one more time.
The 1-1. A swing and a miss, 1 and 2. And this is a team that obviously we're striking out a ton, changed a bunch of personnel then. Altuve somehow gets a piece of that one beneath the strike zone.
But then there's the other side that say, you know, we don't mind the strikeouts as long as that the power is there.
Well, if you're going to have the strikeouts, you got to have the power. 2-2.
It's
trying to put him away with a high fastball up and in. Gilbert's 8th pitch to Altuve. This is down and away. His pitch on the night for Logan. Soft fly ball. Raley, full head of steam. Luke Raley can't make the catch and foul ground. He lays pitch number 10. Popped up. J.P. Crawford not having a move. And there is out number 3. Ryan Bliss leads it off for the Mariners.
so safe to sense.
You're too young. I've had corduroy here and there. You strike me as a big corduroy suit guy. Well, 0-2 to Bliss. Bliss, Crawford, and then back to the top. 1-2. Pena has it come up on him, throws off his heels, gets a strong. Gets jammed, a skimmer out to second. Altuve sets and deals, and there is a quick out number 2. Bases empty for Julio. Now I was going to ask you,
hunt the fastball. If you get the pitch that you're looking for, go ahead and hit it out of the ballpark.
He's behind here. Yeah, obviously the risk is that really tied up, man. That two-seamer running in at his belt buckle.
Have you been on the Ferris wheel yet?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to get over the intense music for our copyright read tonight. That was.
I'm kind of done with rides, personally.
This is smoked fowl, like of all kinds.
The last ride I've ever been on, right down at Enchanted Park, right down on I-5.
Oh, true line of demarcation in your life. On the corner, 2-2 to Isaac Paredes.
Great.
2-2. A little squibber, and it's booted by Tellez. What had the making? Just the second base runner tonight for the Astros. Here is Alvarez. Now the first at bat, we were surprised. A wave and a miss, and there is the splitter that Alvarez sees for the first time. Then it's a vicious move. He gets him swinging right over the top. He doubles up, and Walker trying to work around a leadoff error. Gets the call on the corner. Is this the nature of that pitch?
The opposite way. So when you're slowing it down, think of it like a knuckleball.
Ahead here, 0-2. One out, one on, top of the fourth inning. 1-2. Cal tracks it down. Paredes isn't going in. See what he goes with here. A check swing, and it sure looked
tumbling straight down. But take a look at the movement. That ball started about 2/3 of the way up in the strike zone. Said he can ride across the top of the strike zone, and again, that is why when you face somebody like Logan Gilbert, feel for another pitch.
Now we're seeing a lot of the splitter. 0-2.
See, so that one was the one that goes down in a way.
0-2.
I love the location.
It's the modern dead fish. He got him. Logan Gilbert in a groove. He strikes out the side, and the splitter, the bottom of the fourth. He takes ball one.
With his hottest bat as he's been swinging.
He's having a fantastic start. Pretty clear on most swings what he's trying to do. Wow, that. And Caratini setting up away, it looks like. Why wouldn't you?
They were elite.
1-2. Randy, former rookie of the year with the Rays. Works the count full. Strike three called. Lower inside. Diaz from Gilbert. On the ground at Tellez. Will handle this himself? No. Takes a fastball on the top fastball. Fastball on a slider when he debuted. On count.
You want to continue to improve. You want to continue to kind of tinker around with something. And we saw that with that.
One out, nobody on. J.P. Crawford. 2 outs. Myers with 2 outs. Inflammation in his shoulder in spring training. Mariners knew for a long time before opening day that Kirby would not be ready to break camp. One ball to one strike to Myers. One, two. Full count. Luke Rayleigh swinging a miss for strike one. You've got the Astros, who are also struggling. Getting this series.
Well, whenever your ace steps on the mound, right, it's got to be win night. And right now, the offense is just not. Maybe it'll be Rayleigh, a guy who is very comfortable hitting here at T-Mobile.
Pena behind the bag at second. Low throw, but handled by Walker. There is out number one. Here is Rowdy Tellez. The only game the Mariners have played that has not been decided.
You competitive on a nightly basis.
Well, I think what you're saying is exactly what we have.
Would you want to face
absolutely
this
not
starting rotation?
2 outs.
You know, and to your point, from 2022, hit away, one clutch swing.
This is hit hard through the left side. Dylan Moore is aboard. Mariner. Dylan always a threat to run. To left field. Smacked well. Smacked deep. Ryan Bliss home run.
That's some sneaky power. As Bliss just blisters this one.
Called a strike. J.P. Crawford at the plate with 2 outs. 0-2. Altuve gets to it at second base, and Crawford on the ground. Dylan Moore was in, but able to get to that one easily. One pitch, one away. That'll help things. Down to Jen. 1 out. Here is Altuve. Inside. Well, it's great news out of Alvarez. Lurking. As that must have hit the bat. This is slugged out to left field. Altuve leaves the yard.
That is his second home run off of the right-hander.
Paredes. So now the tying run at the plate.
Field to the foul line.
He found his sweet spot. That works well with the short porch in Houston.
Altuve with 27 career postseason home runs. Second most to all-time to Manny.
Paredes with a 2-0 count. It's a whiff there, 2-1. Just missing in, 3-1. Beyond. 3-1 pitch. Well located. Gilbert's payoff. Hey, got him. A huge strikeout from Logan Gilbert. His 7th. Gilbert here. Out. Yeah, it felt like we would see Spire.
Yeah, Gilbert right now at 98 pitches.
He walked him on 4 pitches. Tying run is aboard, and the go-ahead dominant night. A terrific performance by the Mariners' opening day starter. And the fans right.
More he could have done here tonight. I thought he was outstanding, giving up only 1 run, that home run to Jose Altuve.
Ball 1.
Thornton this season is a sweeper, a slider, a sinker, a cutter, and a curveball.
On the ground to Ryan Bliss. Mariners' young second baseman handles it. Oh, it took kind of a awkward swing there, and a little bit of a high throw from Altuve, but he's able to get it there in time.
It was hard to hit back.
It's always, I know, I've set myself up for that one, Val. Let's just say this, for whatever.
To make hay on those fourth and fifth starters back then.
Polanco shoots this out to left field. Alvarez getting a rare start in left, makes the catch. We've seen some kind of awkward swings this inning in particular. That's one from Arozarena, and that was a blink your eyes inning, man. Let's get help. Make a play for your health with the Mariners' trusted sports medicine provider. Find a doctor today at VMF. It's a one-run game. Pena leads it off. Yeah, the great thing about Bark in the Park night is that when the game is over, you get to.
It is the best soft serve in the league.
This is line to Bliss, who makes the catch chest high. Good breaking ball from Thornton, kind of locked them up. Nothing in one. Now nobody on. The seventh with 2 outs. Strike one to Diaz.
So I was just thinking about your comment about the velocity.
And it's because he's a sideshow, right? I mean, the art of deception. He does it a completely different. 1-2. Cal's able to hold on, and Trent Thornton is your official hype man.
Ball all the way, and then right at the very end it moves.
Tried to backdoor at that. 1-2. Down swinging and sweeping. Raley into short right field. Altuve. Into shallow center, and Myers makes the catch. Stumbles after he reels it in. Up the middle, base hit. Tying run with some speed is aboard for the Astros. Myers a single. Mauricio Dubon, nobody out, a man aboard. A 1-run Mariners lead. He squares to bunt and pulls back.
You can understand why his manager's asking him to move the runner over.
Tellez will apply the tag. Myers is into second. So 232. The strikeout rate for the Astros is the worst in baseball in these situations. That's a good start for Santos. Go ahead run at the plate. Throws to the backstop, and Myers is into third. And now a healthy fly ball and tying run. Three-one. Misses away. Altuve aboard.
See where Cal sets up.
Missing away again. Reaction time here. You change course now.
There was a lot of hesitation by Myers. I think he thought that was going to drop. He did not go back to the bag to tag up as Julio closes in.
Maybe a little bit of miscommunication from the dugout. Oh my.
Santos has been in a position where if he lets one fly, it brings home a run. On the ground, and it gets past Dylan Moore. Myers is in to tie. Altuve scores, and the Astros have taken the lead.
To put a glove on it.
Probably had a chance to get in front of that, but instead elected to play it to his side.
Former Mariner for a brief time. He faces Dylan Moore. And Caratini's going. So the Mariners all of a sudden find themselves down to their final 6 outs tonight, trailing by a run. Bottom. Three. Have you ever been in a situation where
from the dugout to the bullpen.
That's a big help right there. Dylan Moore, speed at first base.
Steal.
Let's go back to your point. Pretty short meeting. Here's Mastroboni. And he gets a call there. Goes his way. Ball fire on the field. The 1-0.
Head first. Pretty easily.
3-0. Way upstairs. Now beginning to loosen up. Now you think that Abreu would be the man closing tonight for the Astros. Highest strikeout rate. Fourth lowest opposing average, and they've only given up 2 home runs so far this year. It's been
Could have seen a couple of years ago with the way he was swinging the bat.
Squares again. Pulls back again. Bunt third base side. Paredes on to first, and J.P. Crawford executes it.
Which will allow both runners to advance. That's the read for the third baseman.
Tying run, Dylan Moore at third, Mastroboni at second. Does not chase.
Early on a 98 one.
2-1. Here it is for Julio. 99 dots the upper outside corner. With runners at second and third, it's Polanco. Takes low. In front, 1-1. 1-1. Turner's the lead. 2-1 pitch. Right back off Abreu. It sneaks on through. Moore is in. Mastro. Randy was on his way, but that's right. You know, we've asked
Before Tuve tried to make the tag on his feet.
the opposite way. Dubon angling back with 2 hands makes the catch.
By Polanco.
98. 1-2. Off the mound. J.P. smothers from a knee. What a play!
May as well use it.
0-2.
8-mile-an-hour fastball, and then this pitch.
99 misses. Last hope for the Astros here. Umpires in the crowd wanted that one. Locked up here. 2 outs. 3 balls and 1 strike. Full count. The 3-2. Ground ball. On to first. Ball game, and the Mariners win. What a thriller down the stretch.
Saw some great
this season with runners in scoring position, and that was their only hit tonight with a man at second or third, and it came when they absolutely needed it.